Hello YouTube. I am all better now. Well, for the most part, I'm like 99% better. And just felt like doing a little video. So I went for a nice little walk the other day and I ended up at the House of Parliament, which I'm pretty sure you guys know what that is. It's like the most famous building in Britain. Well, at least to me it is. It's like the White House of England. So, anyway, and I noticed there was a gazillion different types of security features there, and, you know, to tell you the truth, I'm honestly I'm kind of ticked because, like, a few things. First off, I'm getting really tired of, like, the CCTV thing that they have here, where there's a camera system where there's cameras in every street corner, on every street, like, and I'm not just talking about, like, you know, a few here and there. I'm talking about, like, thousands, tens of thousands of cameras everywhere. And honestly, like, it's really just starting to irritate me because, like, we don't have that in the US, and, like, honestly, I feel like the country here, I feel like Britain is really invasive. Like, I know it might be, like, paranoia on my part, but I feel like, honestly, that the government here is just really, like, invasive into your personal space. I mean, there are cameras everywhere, and they, like, turn, and they can, like, watch you, like, walk down the street, and it's ridiculous. Just hundreds of them everywhere on these little, like, poles. There'll be, like, a pole, and then there'll be, like, 4 different cameras all facing different directions, and they have, like, little wipers on the lenses for the rain, I guess, so they can, like, keep track of their people. And, like, you're like, oh, you know, big deal, big deal. They're just a bunch of cameras. They probably don't even, you know, do much or whatever. Okay, first off, they probably have hundreds of people watching these, probably one for each, like, little area. Hundreds. They record everything so they can go back anytime they want, probably weeks at a time, to find. They can trace one person from me coming out of my hotel room. They can trace me anywhere I decide to go over, all over London, and they can follow me the entire day, the second I step foot outside the hotel, the second I come back. And it's crazy. It's ridiculous. And another thing, not only do they record all this, they have people watching and monitoring it, hundreds of stations, I'm sure, or maybe like a few centralized ones, but they probably use technology that we're not even aware of. They probably have, like, face recognition technology. They can probably press a button, and I know this is sounding like paranoia, but this stuff really does exist. They can probably press a button and have a computerized system go through, you know what? Let me take that back. This is not paranoia, because if you've seen current technology that they have in casinos, they have face recognition technology that can read your emotions and your facial features and how you're expressing yourself to know whether or not you're probably cheating. Like, so they have facial recognition technology where if they press a button, they can search the thousands, tens of thousands of cameras in London to look for you. And I don't know why they would, you know, they probably don't care, but, like, look at me, I look kind of weird, I'm a foreigner, they could be following me, you know what I mean? Like, that sounds like paranoia, but, like, they can do whatever they want. It's really like a limitless system that they can just, the limit that's put on it is that they just can't come in your house, which I'm sure there's other stuff, but we're not going to get into that. So anyway, back to my story. So, House of Parliament. I came back here because I was curious, and I Googled if there were any articles or, like, news pieces done about, like, if there were any, like, about the security at the House of Parliament, and of course there aren't. Just like at the White House, it's really hard to find out, like, because I like this type of stuff, I'm nerdy, so it's hard to find out, like, the type of cool little gadgets that they have there. So, courtesy of me, I'm going to show you some of the gadgets they have there that they probably don't want you to know about, but I'm a little pissed about the whole situation. Another thing I'm pissed about, well, I'll just talk about it now to get it out of the way. I went up to the gate because there were these two women who were like dressed in these blue suits. I'll put a picture in like right here. And they were like talking to people, like anyone who was interested or whatever, and giving out like pamphlets and stuff. And apparently, you can tour the House of Parliament, but only if you're British. Yes, let me repeat that. I asked them to make sure, and the woman was like, well, you just have to talk to your local MP, and your MP can get you a pass. And then I like talked to her a little bit more. She goes, oh, well, you probably won't be able to get a pass. And I'm like, why wouldn't I be able to get a pass? She's like, because you're American. That I swear that is what she said. I'm like, okay, I don't even know what an MP is. I'm not gonna be shameful of my stupidity in this situation, my ignorance, but I have no idea what an MP is. I'm probably gonna Google it. But apparently only British people have them, so I'm assuming it's like a governmental figure, like a mayor or some type of someone in control. So she's like, yeah, basically, only Britons can tour the House of Parliament, other than August and September. So there are 2 months out of the year that we're lucky enough to be able to tour, but not the other 10 months. So that's really cool. That's not like, xenophobic or anything. No, not at all. Not like it's totally cool that the British just want to be able to. I mean, we don't have that in the U.S. Last time I checked, well, let me say this with I'm not 100% sure, so don't jump on me. But I'm pretty sure the White House, if it does allow tours, allows everyone to tour and doesn't check your residential status, your nationality. But as this video is getting really long, I'm gonna make a second one, I guess, because this is I just yabber on forever. Is yabber even a word? See what I mean? I'm just making up stuff. Alright, watch my other video, because if you want to know the details of some of the security features of the House of Parliament that I'm going to put online for millions of people to see.